Hey everyone, today I want to talk about minimalism and also do a little mini haul thing. It's going to be really fun. Just keep watching, it'll be fun. First thing I did when I got home from uni was have a massive sort out of my room and chuck away loads of old bags and hats, which I was never going to use and I never have used. They've just been sitting in my drawers for years, just in case one day I need them. It feels so good to get rid of stuff. It's difficult to do at first, but it feels so nice to just be in a clutter-free environment. But although this bit looks clear, the bit on the floor and the bit behind the camera is not clear, and I want to change that. My room at uni this year is smaller than this room. It's definitely a lot smaller than the room I had last year. So I need to take a lot less things, and I also want it to be completely clutter-free because at the moment I feel suffocated by all the stuff that I own. Recently I've been thinking a lot about the relationship I have with the things I own. Basically, I just don't need so much stuff. All of this is not ideal right now, and I just want to be in a completely their environment and just focus on my actual life, not the stuff in my life. So I've been thinking a lot recently about the concept of a capsule wardrobe, and although it's not somewhere I am at presently, definitely, it may be somewhere I'd like to be in the future. Perhaps not in the way that you see on Instagram and YouTube where everything looks beautiful and is shared online, but in the way that I will have a lot less clothes, and all the clothes that I own I like and fit me well, and they are all either ethically sourced or secondhand. I've always shopped in charity shops. I enjoy it. I find it a good way to pass the time if you're waiting for a bus or something, and especially around where I live there are so many, so there's so much stuff you can get your hands on for really cheap. If you're not into mainstream fashion, then charity shops are great for something a little bit different, a little bit quirky. But even if you aren't looking for something more alternative, high street shops often give all their old stock to charity shops, so you get something brand new for a quarter of the price. Everything I'm showing you today was bought in a 20-minute gap that I had between buses, and I tried to choose pieces which I knew I was going to wear because they fitted really well on my body and also they weren't going to deteriorate over time. Things like this top, the collar just sort of wrinkles up and it really irritates me. So stuff like that I avoid wearing, even though I love the pattern and I love the fit of the rest of my body. I want to have pieces in my wardrobe which don't do that and don't irritate me, and therefore I will definitely wear. One thing I bought was originally from Primark and the quality seems really good. I think high street fashion is very hit and miss when it comes to quality. Sometimes it's absolutely fine and other times you get something home and it looks completely different to when you tried it on in the changing rooms. It hangs weirdly off your body, the sleeves unroll themselves, it just doesn't look quite right, and I'm fed up with spending money on things and then never wearing them because they're just so badly made. And I am aware of the irony of wearing an outfit which is completely Primark and H&M, but this is a process, like I said. This is just the beginning, I will get there. Anyway, moving on to the clothes. The first item is this pale pink jumper, which is really lightweight. It's 100% cotton and it's just really thin, so it's great for all times of the year. I believe it was £3.50, so it was dirt cheap, and you all know how I feel about pale pink, so obviously not going to go unworn. Item number 2 is this plain white top, which was originally from Primark, but like I said, I'm really happy with the quality. It's just a really great casual top for summer. It's really comfortable, which I'm obviously all about, and it's got little flower cutouts on the sleeves, which make it just a little bit more exciting. It's 100% polyester and a size 10, which is a bit too big for me, but it kind of looks right. It goes with the casual slouchy vibe that I'm going for basically all the time. This was only £3.50. I've already spilt ketchup all down myself while I was wearing it and it's come out. So definitely onto a winner here, and I can just see myself wearing it all the time. Next up is something I don't see myself wearing quite so much, but it is this top, which is all fluffy and then has got knitted sleeves but then more fluff on the ends. I basically bought it to wear out because when I go out I don't like taking a jacket because I have to carry it around. This has got sleeves, which means I won't be too cold walking home, but they're netted so I won't overheat in the club, which is wonderful, and it just calms me down a bit. I think this was originally from a French brand. It's called TFNC and the label's in French, so it says it's a size 2. I guess that's a size 6 in England, I don't really know. And it says 98% acrylic and 2% elastic, if I can speak French well enough to work that out. The final item I have basically not taken off since I bought it. It's this denim jacket, originally from Next. I paid £8.95 for this, which is a lot of money, but it's beautiful. Anyway, considering originally it was probably about £40, I'm not complaining. It is a size 10, so a bit too big for me, but my other denim jacket that I own just drowns me out, and this is a lot better shape because it's got elastic around the waist. I also really like the colour of this one. It's a much brighter blue than my other jacket, and I can see it working really well with patches or badges. If I want to customise it, I don't really know yet. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have inside pockets, which, I mean, I'm just so used to reaching into an inside pocket when I'm wearing a jacket. It's so useful. So maybe I'll sew my own in, or maybe I'll just have to man up and get over it. I just can't see myself not wearing this, to be honest, and I can't think of an outfit that I own that this wouldn't look right with. So, I mean, it ticks all the boxes for me. 10 out of 10. So those are the 4 items that I purchased recently. I think there were over 2 charity shops. I really want to get as much use out of them as possible, and if I don't, that's absolutely fine, because this is all a learning curve and I'll know not to buy something like that again. On a side note, I don't know why I'm making so many clothes related videos recently, because I'm really not that into fashion, but according to my channel I am. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I'll see you very soon. Bye.